and see how well you do on it. Alright, so as usual, I'll give you words with options and then I'll tell you the exact meaning. So first you try to see if you know the meanings and then I'll explain it to you. Alright, warm welcome to all of you. Before we start the session, we have the CAT 2021 Score 99 Plus series. I just finished a class with them. Fantastic courses we are having. Do join it because there's still time to prepare well and thoroughly for CAT 2021. You have access to not just CAT but other preparations as well, other courses as well, XAT, NMAT, CMAT, SNAP. We'll take you through all the courses and actually we will hold your hand till the GDPI and WAT is done. Alright, so it is not just the test but what comes after it also. We also have enrollments on for CAT 2022. Those of you who want to prepare slowly and thoroughly, this is the course for you to join. Alright, the Mega Mock Challenge is on from April 3rd to April 5th. Oh good, Maitri, welcome. April 3rd to April 5th, do take it. It's a test. Even if you've joined just now or you've taken the course for a long time, this is the best way. A mock challenge is the best way for you to get a real-time exam experience. You will get to know where you are. It's a diagnostic test. For those of you who are just starting their preparation, it gives you an All India rank in terms of others who have appeared. So do appear the challenge, all of you, all of you. There is no exception. All right, it's any mock, whether you do well in it. I hope all of you do well. Whether you do well in it or not is a great challenge to find out how the test goes. All right. There is an Easter Day sale, 45% off on our courses as of now. So do take it. This is the prime time for your Sahi Pep. Use the code PREP45 to get a flat 45% off on our MBA courses. All right. If you like the session, do press the like at the end, leave a comment, subscribe and share the video with your friends. All right. What is the meaning of callous? Option A, a wound, B, unkind, C, weak or D, cowardly. What do you think is the meaning of callous? Quickly. Somebody, a very famous author, Indian author, called the Indian middle class a callous lot. We neither care about our country nor only care about ourselves. So callous basically means unkind, insensitive. All right, you don't care what's happening around you. Then you are callous. All right, the people. It was a headlines in the newspaper. Somebody was involved in an accident. He was bleeding, and people were taking cell phone photographs and video instead of helping him. That's a very callous thing to do. The reason a wound is given is that is callous in the feet. Those kind of things that is spelled differently. We've done one word similar or have we done this word? I'm not sure whether I've done indolent or insolent. What does insolent mean? Lazy, lonely, rude or inefficient. Question 2. Insolent means what? Please give the question number. Alright. Does it mean lazy, lonely, rude or inefficient? What is the meaning of insolent? We have done, I think we have done, the word for indolent is lazy is indolent and insolent means rude, somebody who is extremely uncouth and mannerless. All right, a few right answers, many wrong answers. Some here have got it right. Preeti and someone else, I can't see the name, the font is so small. Bellicose. We've done it before. You know what bellicose means. What does bellicose mean? Bellicose. Quarrelsome, ignorant, impulsive, irritating. What is the meaning of bellicose? Somebody who is always ready for a fight, right? Bellum means war. So bellicose means quarrelsome. Somebody who's always ready for a fight. So bellicose means quarrelsome, belligerent, aggressive. always ready for a fight. Okay, all right. Brazen, in a brazen display of wealth, he flouted the laws brazenly. What does brazen mean? Sophisticated, shameless, irate, or secretive? Question 4. What does brazen mean? Please give the question numbers. Preeti, Pinky, and all, give the question number when you answer the question. All right. Brazen means shameless. Openly when you are doing it. Kisi ka dar nahi hai, then you call it brazen. Okay, shameless. Okay, what does the word irate mean? Irate means, where is my pen? Okay. Irate means very angry, furious. Okay, that's the word. Disdainful. Yesterday somebody asked me what is the meaning of disdainful, so today I give that word. What do you think disdainful means? Respectful, remorseful, scornful, or differential? What is the meaning of disdainful? 5. All these are negative words, by the way. So could be any of the words here. Respectful, remorseful, well, may not be one, but scornful, looking down on somebody, that you may give the person a feeling that I'm superior to you and you are somebody inferior. That is scornful or disdainful. Differential means respectful. Remorseful means feeling sorry. Remorse is feeling sorry. So remorseful is feeling sorry about something. All right. Impertinent. Irrelevant, intractable, impolite, or impulsive. What is the meaning of impertinent? Question 6. Impertinent means what? Irrelevant, intractable, impolite, or impulsive. Impertinent means rude or impolite. Okay, old English impertinent meant irrelevant. Now we don't use it to mean. It is not the open opposite of pertinent, which means relevant. Nobody uses that now. All right. Okay, I have given intractable, so I won't tell you the meaning of intractable. Okay, impulsive means somebody who is very instinctive, does things as you think without much plan. Then you follow your impulses, follow your instincts. All right. Jingoistic. What does it mean? If you are jingoistic, there was a topic some years back. Xavier's aptitude test had, in the written test, the essay was part of the written test, and they said something about jingoism and nationalism, and people didn't know the meaning of jingoism, so they could not write the meaning. Yeah, impulsive can mean spontaneous, somebody who does it on the spot, unplanned. Yeah. So read all the options, Debarti, before you decide which one. Patriotic, chauvinistic, cosmopolitan, or international. What does it mean? All right, this side. Sumit, Pinky, Preeti. I'm not seeing the answers quickly. Question 7. What does jingoistic mean? Now, if you're patriotic, that's a positive thing. But if you're excessively patriotic, saying my country is the greatest, but other countries are not at all good, I will go for war against all countries, I'll support war for all against all countries, then you're being jingoistic. So, patriotic, there's nothing wrong. All of us are patriotic, we love our country, but when you're excessively patriotic, that is called jingoistic, and so the better meaning is chauvinistic. Got it? Cosmopolitan and international is the opposite of jingoistic. One who believes that all countries are the same, therefore he would like to have a more broad-minded approach. Hubris. Does it mean arrogance, humidity, or modesty? What do you think is the meaning of hubris? Arrogance, humidity, or modesty? Good, Aishwarya. Quick. What does hubris means? Arrogance. Okay, I'm the best. Overconfident about who you are and what you are. So people generally say he was punished for his hubris. He thinks he's the greatest, so he has a lot of hubris. Okay. So answer is A. Excellent. Intractable. What is the meaning of intractable? Submissive, formidable. 8 is A. Hubris means arrogance. 9. Intractable means what? Submissive, formidable, underestimated or uncontrollable. What is the meaning of intractable? Tract is to draw out. Tractable means somebody who can be whom you can easily mold. So intractable is somebody who does not yield. So it could mean stubborn, obstinate also, but basically it means uncontrollable, right? Opposite of submissive. Pernicious. What do you think is the meaning of pernicious? Pertinent, casual, baneful, indifferent. Which word do you think is the best meaning of pernicious? Question 10. 9, many of you got the ninth question right. That is excellent. Now 10, pernicious. What do you think is the meaning? Formidable is a powerful opponent is called formidable. Formidable in a way means powerful. Okay, when you say he's a formidable opponent, means a powerful opponent. Formidable task, a difficult task. Okay. Formidable target for cricket, difficult target. Pernicious, okay, means something which is extremely harmful. Sometimes in some dictionaries, like the American dictionary, they would say that it's harmful without you first realizing it. But it is harmful. It is out and out harmful. So which word here means harmful? Baneful. Okay. Bane is the opposite of boon. Boon is a blessing while bane is a curse. So I use the word baneful deliberately. Harmful would be another meaning of pernicious. Got that? 10C. All right. 11. If you are enjoying the session, do press the like. Don't forget to press the like. What is the meaning of furtive? No, what is the opposite of furtive? Pertinent means relevant. Suppose I talk about Hindi movies, which I do all the time. You'll say, how is it useful? How is it related to our class? How is it pertinent to our class? Furtive opposite chahiye. Opposite. Furtive means you know what? We've done it before. Furtive opposite means what? Furtive means secret, right? Or covert. So its opposite is overt. Excellent. A. Temerity. Temerity. What does that mean? Covert means hidden. Furtive means hidden. So its opposite is hidden or secret. So the opposite would be something which is open and known to all. And therefore the word is overt. Remember, we're looking for opposites now. We're looking for antonyms. So give me the opposites, not the meanings. Don't, one of the words in the option generally could be the meaning of the word. Temerity, opposite. Temerity means boldness, so its opposite is shyness. Got it? Recklessness means rashness, not care, doing something without caring about its results. That is reckless. Okay? Riskful. Yeah. Remiss. Remiss means what? Negligent, careless, thorough, or unscrupulous. Not meaning, opposite. What is the opposite of remiss? You're going to the airport, you have to fly somewhere, you forget your passport. That's very remiss of me to do that. Remiss means negligent. So opposite of remiss would be somebody who's very careful, somebody who does things very carefully. So not careless. Remiss means negligent, means careless. So the opposite is somebody who's very particular or very thorough. C. Excellent. Alright, unscrupulous means what? Scrupulous means principled. So the opposite of remiss could be scrupulous. You're following all the rules. Unscrupulous means unprincipled. You don't have any principles. You don't have any ideals. You do things which are wrong because you don't have. Okay? Alright. Parochial. What is the opposite of parochial? What does parochial mean? First remember and then mark the opposite of parochial. Question 14. Good. Some have got that right. 13. Now let's look at 14. What is the opposite of parochial? Give me the question number. Okay. Sometimes I see your answers a little late. Good, good. Parochial means narrow minded or provincial or insular. Somebody who is extremely focused on only himself, his family, his community. So he is very narrow minded or provincial or insular. And the opposite is somebody who is broad minded. Got it? So parochial comes from the word parish. So in the English church system, each priest had a small area in the village that they would take care of. So if somebody has a very parochial nature, they'll only bother about the little village which is under his care, not care about the rest of the country. Therefore, it means narrow minded. All right? Okay. And let's see if you remember the words. Give me the words. All right? If you purposely insult others, okay, insult, not S. What are you? What's the word given to a person who, where is my pen? What is the name? But I want the word that we learned today, Maitri. What is the word we learned today? If you purposely insult others, you are rude, true. What's the better word for rude that we learned? Disdainful is if you look down on somebody, but you openly offend somebody by saying rude things and bad things to him. Then what's the word you want? Next one. If you are insensitive to problems and feelings of those around you, yes, good. If you are insensitive to the problems of those around you, you don't care about the problems of the people around you and their suffering, what are you? If you don't care about what's happening around you, about people around you and their suffering and their feelings, are true, but what's the word we learned for unkind? What's the word we learned? You're giving me the meaning. I want the word, right? The exact word for it. Good. If you have excessive pride and confidence in yourself, what do you have? If you have a lot of self confidence and a lot of pride in yourself, not just lot, zarurat se jada. If you have excessive pride in yourself, then what have you got? You have whatever. If a person or practice does a lot of harm, then what is it called? If a person or a practice or a policy or a book or a view does a lot of harm, then Siddharth, what is the word? Yeah, good. The word also you got it right. Okay. Here, Preeti, the correct meaning of callous you have to see. You got the word right. Okay. None of excessive, if you do a lot of harm. But what is the other meaning you are giving me as baneful? What is the other word we learned for baneful? Politicians do not see beyond their constituencies. So, what would you call politicians? What's the word you would use for politicians? Jingoistic with excessive nationalism, excessively in love with your country. But politicians only think about their little constituency. The people in their constituency. Then what are they? What's the word you want? All right, let's look. Some correct answers, some wrong answers. All right. If you purposely insult others, if you're always rude, I got the word rude from all of you, you are insolent. If you are insensitive to the problems and feelings of others, you are callous. Yes, finally, Nikhil got pernicious right. You are callous. If you have excessive pride, you have hubris. Many of you got that. Samyukta got parochial. Good. If a person or practice does a lot of harm, then it's called pernicious. Yes, it is called baneful. But the word that we had learned is what I want you to remember, right? And the last word is if you are very narrow-minded, you only think of a very small group, then you are very narrow-minded. Focus is very narrow, then you are called parochial. Got it? Good. We learned a lot of words today. I hope you'll remember it next time. All right. These are words which appeared in CAT question papers or in the reading comprehension itself. These words had been used in some form or the other. And in fact, they've been used in question papers, CAT and XAT. And the options I have picked up from RC passages. Wherever I found a word which I thought my students should know. Many people are looking for a break from the dash of their job. हर रोज यही करना है, right? पक चुके हैं. So if you are really puckered by your job, what is that called? What do you find that job? It's not giving you joy anymore. Then what do you call it? A job which is hard and boring at the same time. You call it from the drudgery of the job. Now remember, the meaning of drudgery is boring, tedious, monotonous, but you can't use the word here because the word doesn't make sense. Shai Sivani, I'll tell you why. Many people are looking for a break from the monotony of their jobs is current, from the monotonous of their job nahi hoga. From the tediousness of their job hoga, but not from the tedious of their job. Do you get it? So when you use the word here, these three, though the meaning is correct, it doesn't fit in because of the way it has been, the part of speech that has been used. So the only word you can use is the drudgery of their jobs. Got it? So 15D is the answer. Okay. Next one. B.R. Ambedkar's dash against caste discrimination in India met with a lot of resistance initially. What is the word you are going to use there? Look at the options. Put the word in the blank and tell me. B.R. Ambedkar's dash against caste discrimination met with a lot of resistance initially. What are we talking about? I got some right answers. Quickly, guys, key in your answers. You have to, that's why I said put the word in the blank and see. You can't say plea against. You understood? His plea against caste discrimination doesn't make sense. Campaign, a focused campaign, then you use the word crusade. Right? Now, what does recrimination mean? You blame me, I blame you back. That is called recrimination. Blaming. Okay? Putting blame on others. That's called recrimination. Last minute, I hadn't prepared a class. Suddenly, Gradeup says you have to take a half an hour class. So what will I do? I'll try to do whatever I have. I try to make do with what I have. इतने सालों का experience है, कुछ तो करना है. So what will I do? What's the word I will use? I hadn't prepared, so I had to dash. What's the word I would use? Invent something in the last minute, adapt it to the situation. The word you want is improvise. Excellent. You don't say improve. Improve. See, many of you, I'm not saying all, but there are people who say, I want to improvise my English. You don't want to improvise your English. You want to improve your English. You want to improve your reading skills. Ab yahan hu, I want to get better. But improvise means doing something on the spot. You improvise. You adjust according to the situation. Right? Impede means to hamper or to obstruct. Alright, impending means something that is about to happen. Impending war, impending something that's going to happen very soon. Alright. Alright. Extempore is the speech that you give on the spot. Extempore is impromptu speech. Speech without preparation. But suddenly when you're asked to speak, you invent a speech and you speak because you have to meet the crisis. Then you use the word improvise. Alright. Many people fear that printed books will soon be dashed by e-books. What's the word you want? Printed books will soon be dashed by e-books. Impounded, supplanted, implanted, restored. What's the word you want? Printed books का ज़माना चला गया है, अभी e-books ही है. Took me a long time, but finally I've got converted to Kindle. I read more of Kindle now because, there's no space to keep the books. Then, restored means to give back. If you don't pay taxes, what will the IT authorities do? They will impound. They will seize and take things away. That is called impounding, to seize property, to take it. Supplant means to replace. Implant is when a part of your something is not there and they put a part in your body. So a stent has been implanted in your body. Restore. Pehle power tha, chala gaya, then they gave it back to you, then only you use the word restore. So here printed books will go away. Instead of printed books, you are getting e-books. So supplanted means replaced. एक के बदले में दूसरा आएगा, then you use the word supplanted. Got it? All right, next one. 19. What's the word you want in the blank? Invective, imprecation, tirade, or campaign? I want you to, okay, afterwards, after we do, I'll tell you what I want you to do. She launched into a dash about how she was ill, treated, and discriminated against in the company. So, what did she do? She launched into a what? A long lecture. If you are given a long lecture, no. She launched into a long campaign, nahi hoga, how she was ill. She launched into, when we say she launched a campaign, may be fine. But launched into a campaign nahi hoga na. So she launched into a tirade. Tirade means long critical speech. ऐसा किया वैसा किया, that is a tirade. Okay. Imprecation means curse. Now find out for me the meaning of invective and find the difference between this and this. All right, that's your homework. Do find out. Don't forget. If I forget, I may not ask you in the next class, but sometime I'm going to ask you. Invective and imprecation. These are the two words you need to remember and find out the meanings for me. I've already told you the meaning. I shouldn't. All right. Next one. Phone cameras dash the need for low-end cameras, and companies like Sony, Canon, all of them have stopped producing phone cameras. So what have phone cameras done? They have dashed the need for low-end cameras. So what's the word you want? Obfuscate, obvious, obviate, or obstruct. What's the word you want? Okay, good. Obviate means make unnecessary, right? Obfuscate means to deliberately confuse somebody. To deliberately confuse. You ask a minister a question, he doesn't know the answer, he'll say something that you don't understand, kya pucha tha. So then he deliberately uses language that confuses you. That is obfuscate. Obstruct, means to block or to hamper. All right, we're almost there. Renounce means to abdicate, true or false. Placate means to soothe, true or false. Vociferous means frank, true or false. Impertinent means impudent, true or false. Truncate means lengthen, true or false. You can give the answers and then I'll show. So check how many you'll get right. Renounce means to abdicate, true or false. Placate means to soothe, true or false. Vociferous means frank, true or false. Impertinent means impudent, true or false. And truncate means lengthen. Alright. I'm not seeing many answers on the YouTube site. Actually, it has frozen to the last answer. Alright, quick guys, key in your answers. Renounce means to abdicate. Yes, to give up. Alright. Plaque means calm. So to placate is to calm you down, to soothe you, to mollify you, to pacify you. Vociferous means loud and boisterous. So it doesn't mean frank. It means to be loud. Impertinent and impudent mean the same thing. Yes. Truncate means to cut short. It doesn't mean to lengthen. So it's the exact opposite. Right? So truncate does not mean to lengthen. It means the opposite. Truncate is to cut short. To abridge. All right. Okay, so how many words did we learn today? Lots of them. I hope you remember them, right? Okay, before we leave, let me quickly tell you that we have, all of you should be looking at, before you're looking at individual courses, do look out for the Gradeup Super subscription and choose a subscription of the validity that is useful to you. 3, 12, 24 months, कितने का आपको चाहिए, you decide and do it. And if you do it now, you get an additional 10% off after applying the code new10 or app10. Okay, it gives you access to all our CAT MBA courses, that is CAT and allied courses, all the courses that are there, including the test series. All right, if you have any queries about our courses, the timings, and what else have we in plan for you, please call the numbers on your screen. Do press the like button if you like the session. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment there so that I'll know if you understood if you liked the session or not. And let us know what more do you want to see in our courses, right? So that we will get for you those subjects and those topics that you want the most, right? I will see you very soon with another topic on vocabulary. This is the vocabulary building series. We have 5 or 8 classes on vocabulary, one after the other. And then I will have a quiz after that in one of the classes. Try to hit you on the head so that you remember some of the words that we discussed in the previous classes. It is through using and reusing that you reinforce your memory. You reiterate something, say it 10 to 15 times, use the word 2 3 times so that you remember. All right, so I will see you very soon. Please share the video with your friends, join our courses, and let us help you reach your dream IIM or your dream day school. All right, okay guys, bye bye, see you.